Okay, bro. So before we get into Saturday Night Main Event, um, yesterday, time is recorded, was my birthday. So for
Mm.
my birthday, The Undertaker has his One Dead Man show. Ironically, he showed up to Dallas on my birthday.
I know,
So
crazy timing.
rightfully so, I went. Shout out to my mom and dad. They went ahead and bought me tickets. So me and Emily went to go last night to the Factory at Deep Ellum. Never been.
Yeah, I've never
Nice
been
little
either.
venue. Nice little venue. Had really good seats, honestly. Um,
Was it one of those
so-
venues that like every seat was a pretty good view?
yeah, honestly,
Because when I saw the map, because originally I looked at tickets as well, and when I was looking at the map, it looked like every seat would have been a good seat.
yeah, it really would have. Especially where we sat, it was pretty damn close. Um, but yeah, it was cool. He came out or whatever. Crowd was pretty hyped, obviously. Um, I knew that he apparently was working on new material. He said on his podcast for some of the upcoming shows. So he like broke it down like he wants to do some new material, say some new stories, and yada yada yada. And he wants to do a lot more interactive stuff with the crowd. So I thought, cool, what are we in for? Like I have no idea. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, a lot of the stories I knew already.
Yeah. Oh,
I,
really? Like he
well,
told him on his podcast, or
podcasts are just through the years of just talk. Like I just think, God, bro, I've listened to this man for years, so it's like I
right?
know
Right.
a lot of shit.
Yeah.
There was a couple things that he mentioned that was pretty cool. Like there's this famous. Last year he did a One Dead Man show in Vegas,
Hmm.
and him and Godfather apparently it was a hell of a night basically, and he always talks about it on the podcast saying like I don't think we're going to be allowed back at that venue or whatever. I think
Yeah.
we are banned for life, whatever. He jokes about it. Well, finally he kind of gave a little insight to what happened, and he talked about he brought Godfather on stage, and he tried to tell stories about one of Godfather's marriages with permission from him, but then Godfather would not let him talk, and he had a bottle of Jack or whatever, and he was like shots, and the crowds were like, "Yeah, do shots." So he's like, yeah, "Okay, cool." So he said by the fourth shot, he had to like put the mic away and was like, "Can I work?" He goes like, "I get it, you're having fun, but can I work?" So Godfather was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine." So Godfather stopped talking, and every single time Undertaker turns back, he just had the drinks in his hand, and the crowd took over and was like, "Hell yeah,
Yeah.
drink!" He said they finished a whole bottle of Jack in 25 minutes, and he said he doesn't remember the rest of the night.
Wow. I
He
knew that
said,
they were best friends because I've heard them on the podcast too. And then Chris Van Vliet had Godfather on his podcast, and then he
mm,
talks about how him and Taker are best friends.
yeah, bro. And he talked about the first time they've ever worked together and all this stuff. Like it was cool. It was cool hearing. There was well, two things. There is one part where I mean, I guess we're in Texas. It's a little cold, past couple days or
Mm.
whatever. So he had a jacket on. He had his biker band pants, his biker gloves, his hat and everything like that, or not like his Undertaker hat, but like just like beanie looking thing. And I thought, like, cool, it's Undertaker. It's Undertaker. Like, whatever. After a while, he goes, "Damn, it's getting a little hot in here." He goes, "Y'all getting hot?" And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm wearing a jacket. It is a little hot. He took his shit off, and he had like cut off sleeves and everything, and just the tats were all showing. I don't know why, but in my head, I was like, "Holy shit, that's the Undertaker!"
Yeah,
like
that's
just
crazy, bro.
seeing the tats with the gloves. I was like, "Wow!" Like you were just like right there. You're just
Yeah,
standing right. That's wild.
that's insane.
Um, and then, bro, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. So he did Dead Man Jeopardy. He needed 3 contestants to go on stage with him and answer some questions. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Before the show started, he had slideshows of just different things that happened in his career, and it had dates
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And I was thinking, damn, I didn't know that date. Like I did. Oh, what pay per view? I couldn't even tell you that pay per view. Like there was
Mm.
just some things like that. So when that popped up, and he was like, I need some volunteers, and then they had like this guy that like worked with him as a host or whatever to help to answer, whatever. He was just a host. He was like, I'll pick 3 volunteers, and he was going. So Emily instantly was trying to pull my arm and say, like, get up, like go. And I was like,
Yeah,
babe,
yeah.
I don't know. She goes, go now. So she screams out, it's his birthday, it's his birthday. And I was like, damn it. So I stood up and I raised my hand or whatever. And bro, he picked a guy that was in front of our row who was younger than
Wow.
me or whatever. That's all he did, just raise his hand like that. And I'm over here standing up and everything like that. And he got called.
Taker
Bro, I
picked him or that guy or the
that
host
guy
guy?
picked him. That
Okay.
host guy picked him. And Emily was like, "God, you should have stood up faster. Like you should have." And I was like, "Damn, I
Right.
know, I know, I know." I was like, "But who knows? Maybe like who knows how these questions are going to go?" Bro, I knew every question.
Damn.
I knew the answer
Damn.
to everything. So the whole time he kept
Damn.
saying, first prize is going to get a badass prize. He goes second and third place, it's going to be cool. That game took a lot longer than it was supposed to. It was that guy that was in front of us and then two ladies or whatever. Those ladies didn't know shit.
God,
They
yeah, why would they pick ladies, bro? That makes no
they
fucking
didn't
sense.
know shit, bro. Even Taker was like, I thought I wrote down too many questions. He goes, I ran out of questions. He goes, and he had to think of stuff because that kid won. He won. He did it. He
Wow.
answered three correct answers. He got one wrong, and I thought, bro, even the one he got wrong, I got right. I was told Emily. She
Yeah.
looked at me and I told her the answer. And yes, bro. So, anyways, the grand prize was he got a Funko Pop box with Undertaker and Paul Bear, and I thought, damn, that's it. That was the first grand prize. And he goes, after the show, stick around. You're gonna go backstage with me. You're gonna do a shot with me
Oh,
and take a picture.
fuck.
And I looked at Emily, and bro, when I tell you, I'm not gonna lie, like I was sad the rest of the fucking show. Like, I was like,
I would have
damn,
been too. I would have
I
been
was,
too.
I
But
was
I'm not gonna
really.
lie, I probably wouldn't have raised my hand either. I probably wouldn't have stood up either.
I just kept in my head. I thought, damn, if it's one of those, I don't want to make a fool out of myself. But then in my head, I thought, first off, no one knows me. Second, I'm on stage with the Undertaker. Like, who
Yeah.
fucking
And then to
cares?
go backstage, like that would have been fucking
Yes, bro. All I
crazy.
kept on thinking is, I would have done it. I would have
Yeah.
fucking won. Ah,
Uh,
so lesson here: always believe in yourself.
yeah, yeah. I mean, for real. Hey, break out of the matrix, bro. Like we talked about last
I
fucking episode.
should have, bro. Fuck. But no,
Damn, that's
overall, it was
crazy.
a pretty good time. He went like 45 minutes over. He wasn't supposed to, but that Jeopardy thing took longer than expected. So
Yeah.
he needed time for the Q&As. And the Q&As, it wasn't even like give someone a mic and let them talk. Apparently, they were submitted questions from people in the audience, and I had no idea I could submit a question. I didn't even know where
Oh,
I could
okay.
do that. So
Yeah.
that was kind of annoying, but whatever.
So how long was it total?
It was supposed to be an hour and a half. It ended up being like 2:15 or something like that.
Oh, so
2 hours,
what
15 minutes.
what time did it start?
9.
Oh, okay. So it was like 9 and then you got out at 11?
Uh, honestly, we left there like maybe 11:25 or something because I think even he was a little late coming out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know what those type of shows are like. Like I guess that's his version of stand up, just doing stories, I guess.
also, the crowd, like obviously, it's very um interactive. Like he'll say something, he'll put the mic to the crowd and expect them to answer. And sometimes people answer like finish a sentence or whatever the hell he
Mhm.
would do. Um, but sometimes bro, there's a bar there in the venue. So people are drinking. Some of them are
Yeah.
loud. Some of them are trying to talk. And you could tell he was getting annoyed after a while. He goes, do I have the mic or do y'all? He goes,
Oh,
all right.
wow.
He goes, and oh, bro, guess who was there?
Who?
So during the slideshow, they're just showing all these different, like the highlight careers and everything like that. I know I'm rambling too much about this, but real quick, they showed a picture of Undertaker and Randy during the casket match at No Mercy. And Emily goes, oh, you showed me that match. And I go, yeah, babe, I said it was a good match. And then in the corner, in the back in the audience, I saw hat guy, red hat guy.
Who? Who's that?
You don't remember? So before green shirt guy, it was red hat
Oh,
guy.
I think I don't remember that, but I remember you telling me about that guy.
So
So he was there?
oh babe, I was like, look, there's red hat guy. I was like, that's funny. And then literally after that, like that picture went away, I just looked to the side. That motherfucker was there,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
And Undertaker kept interacting with him, like, and he brought a freaking sign
So you
or
think he knows
whatever.
him probably?
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, he's been there for like I said, he was green shirt guy before green shirt guy.
Mhm.
So all the wrestlers know him. And so Undertaker came out and he saw him. He looks at him, just stares at him. He goes, and then like throughout the night, something would happen. And I think he ended up saying something out loud. He goes, jackass. Bro, like, he told that guy, like everyone was like, oh shit, it's a hat guy, it's sign guy. Like everyone knew who it was. So I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
Wow, that's crazy. That's great, dude. I mean, I'm glad you had a good time. I genuinely didn't know what to expect with that type of thing.
Yeah, I had a phenomenal time. It was cool. Just Undertaker fan, just watching the Undertaker talk. It was
Right,
cool.
right, right. Did he look as I know you've seen him well, you've seen him in person, but like did he look fucking huge on the stage?
Yeah, he looked big, bro. This motherfucker still works out.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sure.
shocker,
I'm sure.
yeah, like, shocker, okay, wrestler staying in shape. Bro, when he took his shit off and, he holds the mic like this, but, you could just I'm looking at his arms and I thought, "Are you getting ready for a match or something?" Like, bro,
I mean,
you're
bro,
looking
he's
bigger than normal.
yeah. I mean, you
Like,
think like he wrestled for so long, and bro, he worked out for so long. I'm sure like that's just his fucking routine now. Like he can't,
yeah.
like he's
Yeah,
probably
he
just
looks
got to work out.
big, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's just got to. No, that's great, man. I mean, that's cool. Hopefully he comes back soon for some type of thing. Maybe it was successful. Maybe he'll come back again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Anyways, Lamb Guys Wrestling Podcast, episode 60. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
We had Saturday Night Main Event, dude. I thought it was a solid ass show. I don't know what I thought. I thought for some reason it was gonna be 3 hours.
Me
That
too.
shit was 2 hours, and that shit was flying. I don't know if you noticed, but
Yes.
like each match was fast paced.
Yep.
And so
No
I think
bullshit.
like yeah, like the Sammy and Drew one, I thought, wow, this is moving really fast. And then by the second one with Liv and Io, I thought, oh, okay, then this must only be 2 hours because they are moving fast. Yeah, I guess it was just like a regular. I mean that makes sense. I don't know why I thought it would be 3 hours. Um, I guess maybe since it was 5 matches and most of PLEs are always like 3 hours or so. I guess that's why I expected that. But overall, dude, solid ass show. I love the whole retro vibe.
Oh yeah, the retro vibe was amazing. Obviously Jesse the Body was there, um, and the legends in the crowd, that was pretty cool. Coco Beware, Greg the Hammer Valentine was there. Was it Tito Santana was there and everything like that. Like all that shit was pretty cool to see.
Yeah,
The referees wearing the classic retro, referee get up and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
It was really cool to see.
No, it was. Jesse got on commentary there at the end for the Cody and KO
Mhm.
match.
Yeah.
He was playing the heel, saying Cody cheated. I mean, I know we'll get to that match later, but I thought like, bro, he fucking has such a unique voice too, bro.
Yeah.
So like, it's just meant for commentating.
I know you said we'll get to it later, but bro, I wanted to laugh so hard whenever I forgot what move Cody hit on KO, and he goes, "What is he doing? Win the damn match!"
Oh yes, yeah. It was
And
a.
then and
I know
Cole's like,
exactly what you're
he
talking
goes,
about. Yes,
he's playing to the crowd. he
yes.
goes, he
He
goes,
did.
"What is he doing?"
He did like his cut. Did he do his cutter?
I,
He did something off the rope,
yeah,
and yeah, and yes, I remember exactly what you're talking about. Have you heard Karrion Cross's
bro, Carrion
impersonation of
does
him?
a spot
Dude, it's
on
fucking so.
impression.
So I never heard it before, and uh, Chris Van Vliet interviewed Jesse Ventura not too long ago,
Mhm.
and so Carrion's a big fan, and Carrion and Chris Van Vliet are really close. They're really good friends. So Chris reached out to Carrion and said, "Hey, I'm interviewing Jesse Ventura. Would you want to come on?" Um, and so, bro, so Chris steps out and he gets Carrion to sit in for him.
Oh
And so,
wow.
bro, Carrion interviews him in his Jesse Ventura voice.
Uh,
And so you can imagine, I'm not watching this, right? I'm just listening to it in the car. Bro, listening to it, bro, that shit was so insane because it sounds fucking spot on. So you just hear it sounds like Jesse Ventura is interviewing himself. I thought that shit was so cool, and even Carrion mentioned it during the interview, like, or he mentioned it after I think when he went on with Chris and me, like he didn't want to piss Jesse off, um, so he didn't do it for that long. But I thought, God, that impersonation is perfect. But yeah, it was great to see him. I'm glad he's back because I know he said during the Chris Van Vliet interview that him and Vince had beef. So
yeah, but
yeah, I mean,
one of them's there
it's
now.
funny now how all the people are coming back that had beef with Vince.
Yeah,
Yeah, overall, dude, solid ass show. I was very impressed with it.
yeah.
I thought I went smoothly. I was impressed with all the matches, even though they were fast paced. I thought they were good.
I really don't mind the fast paced shit like
I
that.
don't
I
either.
don't know what
I don't either.
yes, the PLEs can be 3 hours and I like it because sometimes they even play into it, play to the crowd and tell a story at the same time.
Yeah.
Any bloodline match will do that. They'll even get time for the entrances, like
Mhm.
everything can just soak in and you can really live in the moment. And I love that. But sometimes I also love a quick thing like this, 2 hours, bro.
Mhm.
Let's get straight to the match because I know these matches are going to be good. And it was
Mhm.
nice to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Hated the commercials, but I liked it.
I I was gonna say my only negative about the show was the commercials. That was my only
Mhm.
negative. That was what it was bugging me throughout the whole thing. But other than that, yeah, I agree. As soon as I saw that, I thought, oh, okay, 9 o'clock, it'll be over. Perfect. I mean, like I'm not one to care about staying up late, so I thought it was perfect. You want to go through each match?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So first off of the night, we start with Drew and Sami Zayn. I think we didn't do predictions on it, but I think we both kind of expected Drew to win there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it was good to see him back.
Yeah, me too. Or not me too. Yeah, I agree. I really like seeing Drew. I like Drew. I really do.
He's growing on me
Even as
now. He's growing on me now because I didn't like him at first. I didn't like
oh
him
yeah, yeah.
for a while,
When he
but
came back
he's grown on
when
me.
he came back with the new persona and everything like that, I was iffy because I was just like, I just know Drew from back in the day. We know Drew, from before.
Mhm.
And then everything kind of just started changing. And then just I can't remember where it clicked. Honestly, I think it was when Drew, Roman, Taker, and Shane did their thing together. That's when I really started
Mhm.
to like Drew a lot, even though he was going against Taker.
Mhm.
But I really started liking Drew from there. And then from there, I was just like, fuck yeah, bro. And then, yeah, I mean, I can go against him whenever he's going against someone I really love even more, but anything, but still, like, I like Drew.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets the win over Sami Zayn.
Mhm.
Sami Zayn puts up a good fight, but Drew's, he's just too much. And I saw on Twitter, I don't think they showed it on the show, but he walked out and he was like, one down, three more to go, or something like that. He seems like he's coming for the OG bloodline.
Yeah.
So one could assume, right, if Roman switches over to Raw for this Netflix and Drew is on Raw, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm interested in seeing this Roman and Drew feud again. I don't know if we would get it or how soon it would be, but I know we got it when he was Tribal Chief Roman. But that was Roman as the heel and Drew as the face. I'd be interested to see this feud again. Just opposite roles, right? Drew's the heel, Roman's a good guy. I would love to see that just because Drew's doing the best work of his career right now.
Yeah, I agree. Even speaking for that, like, I just love the idea of first off Roman and Drew. I love that idea. But what I like is it fits so well because Roman's already a big boy and
Mhm.
you put him against another big boy
Bro,
like Drew.
Drew makes him kind of look small. I'm not gonna lie.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
And I just think God, it's one of those matchups where you just go, God, bro, like especially before it's like, how is Roman going to win? Because like, we've seen him face against Logan Paul, we've seen him with Cody, we've seen him with Sami, we've seen him with Jade, Jim, like whatever. They're always a little smaller. So have someone almost equal or a little more. I always like those matchups. And
Mhm.
it's just like just powerhouse. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, same.
Um,
What's crazy too is Punk is not really. I mean, he's definitely bulkier than he was before, but he's not really like ripped or all muscly.
yeah.
And Drew makes him look small, but looks like he picks him up with ease, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, most
Um,
definitely.
No, yeah, I agree with everything you said, and I'm interested to see where this goes, man. I mean, Drew's doing the best work of his career. I mean, SmackDown, they teased him. He was talking with Nick, and he was going to meet with Nick in his office. I wonder if they moved Drew to SmackDown. I mean, that's a big name to have on SmackDown. Drew's doing the best work of his career. That's a solid ass name to add to the SmackDown roster. We talked about it last time. SmackDown needs to stay relevant and needs to stay with some heavy hitters to compete with Raw on Netflix. So. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, they may switch brands, but I would love to see Roman and Drew run it. Next match, we had Io Sky and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. Liv
We
gets
knew
it
how that was
done.
going to turn out,
Yeah, Liv
but
gets it
still, it was a
done.
good match.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think we were gonna see uh,
So did
one
I.
title change during this, and I thought it was gonna be Liv.
Yeah,
Um,
so did I.
because if there was gonna be one, I thought it was gonna be Liv. And maybe it was Rhea interfering, whatever the case may be. But Liv gets the win, and she gets it clean.
Hmm.
Good win to add to her resume, man. I mean, she's had a lengthy run now. Um, it just feels like she's always been fighting Rhea for the most part. So, good win to add to the resume with Io, and I mean, she gets the win clean, bro. And I really thought there was going to be some shenanigans, and there wasn't. They honestly didn't have time to do shenanigans. They were like straight to the fucking point.
Yeah,
Io
100%.
Sky Io Sky shows once again in ring capability. She's top tier. She's top
Yes.
tier. If she could speak English, she probably would be a superstar. Um, I mean, she can't, so she's still great. She's still solid as fuck. But I mean, Liv gets the job done.
Her in-ring abilities speak for themselves. And
Yeah.
even Michael Cole said that she is a bona fide a Hall of Famer in her own right as well. Future Hall of Famer. Both did a phenomenal job. You're right, no shenanigans. Hence why Dom and Raquel and Damage Control came out with him and dipped out.
Yep.
Just straight to the point. We don't need to worry about any outside interferences or anything
Mm-hmm.
like that. I loved it. After Liv gets the win, she goes up to the ramp, poses. Boom! This is my brutality. Mommy Rhea shows up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought to myself, you're not about to come out and do the stomp, are you? Like, you're just supposed to come out and go face to face. She's like right there. Why are you going to do the
I thought
stomp?
the
And
same
in my
thing.
head, I thought, bro, if I'm a heel, I'm not letting her do that stomp. I'm gonna
Yeah.
whoop her
I thought the
ass.
same
But
thing.
they
I would have
let her do
jumped
the
her.
stomp.
I would have jumped her right there. The second she's looking down, I would have jumped her ass. Raquel seems like the most. Sometimes she seems like the most like what's the word I'm looking for? Just she doesn't. She doesn't serve a purpose sometimes. Like even when Rhea came out, she looked at Liv like, and I'm just thinking, bro, beat her ass, Raquel. Like you're supposed to be the fucking muscle. Like you're not doing shit. And like they just sat there. I agree with you. As a heel, I feel like you jump her right there. Whenever the music hit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of over this. I'm over it. I just feel like it's like the same old story over and over and over again. Rhea trying to get this title that she never lost. Rhea trying to make it seem like but Rhea's the one who hurt her in the first place. That's why this all started. And Rhea just doesn't address that at all. I'm just kind of ready for this to be done. One could assume this is probably is this our Royal Rumble match with them too? Like, does it, so what, we got to go over another month. We got to go over another month to get there. Or maybe they fight at Saturday Night Main Event. The next one, which is the week
That's true.
before Royal Rumble.
That's true.
But that's still a while to go. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I know you love Rhea, and I like her too. She's great, but I'm just kind of over this. I'm just kind of
Oh
over it.
no, no, trust me. I like how you brought that up because I was just going to bring up. I'm biased because I do love Rhea. I also love Liv. So to me, I'm thinking to see two of my favorite facing off. I love it. Like, what can I complain about? No, I'm tired of it. I want to see something new. Like, I was
Mhm.
really looking forward to like the possibilities if we would have got a Rhea versus Tiffy. Like, I like Rhea with the whole goth thing. Tiffany with the whole like
Pink.
I guess Barbie esque
Yeah.
type thing. Like, I thought that would have been a cool little matchup feud or whatever. I thought that would have been fun. I'm ready for Rhea to go challenge someone else, but it's like unfortunately, she just wants that title. There's nothing else
Yeah.
for her. And I think you brought that up a while back. It's just like she's just at that point of without the title, like what else can she, like what else is for her or what else
Mhm.
like can she do? I can't remember how you exactly worded it, but
No,
along
yeah,
those lines.
she's gone well, it's like Charlotte, right? Charlotte,
Yes.
you can't imagine her in anything but the title picture. Rhea has now gotten to that level, in my opinion. I don't know if it's I don't know I don't when I say to that level, I don't think she has the resume of Charlotte, but I think the Raw women's roster is not as good as the SmackDown's women's roster. And so it's like if Rhea's not challenging for the title, no other person on the Raw roster makes sense for her to feud with because it just doesn't feel like it's a real feud, if that makes sense. Like Rhea's on a different level than them. Um, and so I just feel like that's why she's always just challenging for the title. I don't know. I mean, I think they're gonna give it back to her. Um, and
Yeah,
that's
she
fine.
was on a live Thursday, I think. And she was doing a like interaction with the fans or
Mhm.
whatever. Um Not gonna lie to you, I jumped in that live and I straight up put up, "Hey, Rhea, big fan. Come on our podcast, Lame Guys Podcast." I threw that out there, but obviously no response, but it's okay. Um, but later I got off and everything like that, and then I saw on Twitter that someone said something about like, "When are you going to do this?" And she said, "I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do a lot of stuff." She goes, "I'm about to start getting very busy soon," and everyone in the comments were saying, "Oh, she getting that title back. If she's
Mhm.
going to be that busy, then she's about to get that title back, or she's
Yeah.
about to get that big push again, like to where she's going to be champion." Because
Mhm.
obviously, champions, bro, they have no time for nothing.
Yep. So yeah, that's what all wrestlers say. As soon as you become champion and your schedule's like double,
Yeah,
I think they're gonna put it back on her. It is what it is. I'm not pissed about it, but I also feel like Liv has had a good run, so it's like I wouldn't be mad if they kept the title on Liv, but then it's like, who takes it from her, right? And then you have the same problem with Rhea. It's like, who takes it from her? And then if Rhea wins, one could assume Liv would want a rematch. Are we getting Liv and Rhea again, right? Like, dude, I
Mm,
don't know, but I'm just kind of tired of it. But it is what it is. That's the route we're going. You want to move on to triple threat match? I think that was next, right?
yeah.
Triple threat match between Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Gunther. For me, it was match of the night. I thought it was great. It was fast paced, just like every other match here, but it was physical, like every like every Damian Priest and Gunther match has been. But this one, you add Finn in. It adds a nice little change of pace. And I think we all knew that Gunther was going to win here. And then it's more so of where do we go from here as far as I guess we're getting Damian and Finn again, right? Like same thing as Rhea and Liv. We're gonna get them again, and then Gunther will go on to do other things. One could assume CM Punk, one could assume John Cena. Um, who knows, man?
Yes, unfortunately, I was looking forward to this match quite a bit, along with the KO and Cody match. Little one, took priority for a little for that time, so I wasn't able to watch it at all. Catching up on Twitter, I did see the finish. What a amazing finish!
Power
Gunther,
bomb on the
slamming
steps.
powerbomb on the step. Oh, bro, just
Yeah,
pure strength with that one. Just to jump in the ring, drop kick. First off, drop kicking Finn
Finn.
is brutal, but it's just like Gunther's so big. That drop kick hurt like a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
And then hitting with the power bomb and securing the win. It was awesome to see. I'll probably go back and try to watch the whole match. But
No, it was
I
good.
understand it was cool.
It was match of the night for me. And then especially with the whole like Gunther trying to find his confidence again, him saying I thought it was the perfect way to do it. At the end, he clearly has found his confidence back.
To defeat
So
two of them.
right. And so now it's like, where do you go with Gunther? And I think it's either John Cena or CM Punk. I don't know if they throw him with John Cena right away, but he's got to have somebody. Um, and right now, Drew's busy with the bloodline. Right now, Seth Rollins is busy with CM Punk. Right now, CM Punk is probably going to have to be busy with Seth Rollins, whether he likes it or not. So that just leaves me John Cena. But I don't know if they put him with John Cena right away. One could assume John Cena's got to go to the Rumble. He's got to go to the Elimination Chamber. So I'm curious to see what they do with Gunther as well.
Yeah, I'm very curious. Like how you said, one can assume it's going to be Cena. How do we get there? I don't know. Or you just say fuck it and just straight up say, so when Cena comes back, he just goes, I'm going for that record. How are you, Gunther? My name's John
Or
Cena. And then honestly, I'd just be like, fuck yes, let's do it. Like
yeah,
I don't
same.
need a whole build up to or nothing. Just straight up. He has that tenure. He
Mhm.
has that seniority. He has that resume to where he can just walk in and say that type of shit. And honestly, I think Triple H would even like that shit. He would green light it to be like, okay, let's go for it.
Even then, I could see just John Cena talking on the mic and Gunther comes out. I mean, he always does that. So
Oh, yeah,
he could
that's
come
good
out and
too.
say that he wants to fight John Cena. Like he wants to give him that shot. Um, who knows? I mean, maybe they run it and Gunther beats him. And so then it's like John Cena's got to go through the Rumble. He's got to get to the Elimination Chamber to get that 16th title. Right. No, he has 16. He needs
Yeah,
17, right?
16, he's 17
Yes.
to beat
Um,
the record.
and so maybe that's what this whole storyline is. Maybe that's what this whole story is. Who knows? I was thinking the other day, if John Cena and WWE threw us a curveball and John Cena turned heel, I don't think it would work. I don't think it would happen, right? But I'm just saying, let's say hypothetically. Does it work? Like, would the crowd let it work?
Yes, just because we know
It's his
it's
last
just
run.
full of shit and it's
Oh,
just his last run to where we're just like, now you're going to do it. Okay, fuck it. Let's go for it. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's go.
yeah, kind of like a
We
Rock
would,
situation.
yeah, we would just embrace it. We would 100% embrace it because he's John Cena.
Well, I know me and you would.
No,
But
I
like,
know,
does the
no, but the
crowd does the
crowd, I think
crowd boo him? Like, I don't know, right? Like, I don't know if the crowd. Like, I could totally
he'll be a
see
Roman situation. It'll be a Roman situation. He could be a heel,
yeah.
but he's going to be cheered. I mean, no, it's just going to be like that.
Oh, see, and then at that point, it's you don't do it, right? At that point, that's
Mm,
why I'm saying hypothetically, I don't think they would do it anyway. I'm just saying, would it work as far as the standpoint of would the crowd let it work? I don't think so. I think bro, John Cena would turn heel and he would beat up the good guy, and we all would be like, "Fuck yeah, John!" Like beat his ass, bro, because he's just on that level, right? Like he's just there's no
He shows
way.
up, beats up Cody, and we go, I didn't give a fuck about that story anyways, bro.
Like The Rock, I think is different because The Rock, he's always come and gone. It's been even before that, it was a while for him that he had been there. Um, And so I think it was just different because especially with the whole Cody thing, like, and it just ended up working out 100%, right? But John Cena's on a different level than The Rock. Like John Cena's on a different level of love than The Rock. And so it's like I don't think we could ever get to a point where we boo John Cena again. Either way, I don't think it would happen. But I'm just saying, like, that would be a nice little curveball. But I just know I would cheer for him still. And so, like, I don't. That's not the point. The point is to make us hate of, not hate him, but be pissed at him. And I don't know what he could do to make me get pissed off at him. He beats up Cody Rhodes. I'd be like, good, fuck you, Cody. Like, bro, like I still would like Cena. What if though? What if this would be a good way to get him heat? Now this is all hypothetical, of course. Randy comes out, just a good friend, right? Good rivals, have a feel good moment. John Cena beats the fuck out of him. Because we all assume that Randy would be the heel in that situation. What if John Cena is the heel in that situation? And he's like, nah, fuck you. Like we're rivals. Like we're not friends.
Well, then I'll speak for myself. I'd have to say, fuck you, Cena, bro.
That
Randy
would
about
get
to
heat.
break your shit, bro.
That would get yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would get heat. I think
Yeah.
that would be the only thing to where I could be like, even though I would still love him, right?
Yeah.
But I think that would be the only thing to where I would be like, okay, Cena, nah, you deserve your ass whooped. Like you need to get your ass beat. I think that could be the only thing that he could do to make me feel that way.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still caught up on what you said earlier when you were comparing Cena and Rock, and you said that would you say that he gets more love or
Oh,
he
I
is
said he's
more
on a
loved
different level of love. For me,
on a
he
different
is
level of love? Yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah.
It's not even
I'm
close.
still caught because I'm just thinking about like, huh. I'm like, okay, so I guess as far as love, so just love from the crowd in general, right?
Yes, love from the WWE crowd. Like as far as like John Cena for years was here night every fucking Monday, every whatever day he was scheduled to work for years, way longer than The Rock. Yes, he did leave for Hollywood eventually, but like John Cena did a lot more for WWE than The Rock did.
Yeah.
And The Rock has always just come and gone, whereas Cena has been the one constant for such a long time. I just feel like Cena's on a different level of love. I feel like it's you know, I'm not saying it's easy to turn The Rock heel, but obviously people didn't want him to take over Cody's spot. He's not that loved enough. Like people still were booing him and even before he had turned heel. People whenever Seth Rollins mentioned him,
Mm,
like uh
good point.
that he showed up and people started booing him. And I think that's when WWE was like, okay, yeah, we got something here. Let's turn him heel. Um, I don't think we could ever get to that point with Cena. I just don't.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't know about you. I know you love The Rock, and I love The Rock too. But I
No,
don't
no,
think he's on
yeah,
the.
I love both. I in my head, I'm just thinking like in like yes, obviously The Rock is doing some of his best work as the final boss and everything like that. But in my head, I'm thinking at the end of the day, he is still massively loved by
Yeah,
the
I
crowd.
didn't say he wasn't. I'm just
No, I
saying
know,
John
I know, I
Cena's
know. But
more.
that's like that. But that's how in my head I was like
Yeah.
picturing like, but love though, because Cena can return one of the biggest fucking pops ever. The Rock can return one of the biggest fucking pops ever. No matter what, the WWE universe loves to see these two motherfuckers come back. They love to
Mhm.
see them make that entrance, make that walk to the ring. They will be loved regardless. But yes, 100% right. Cena has done it way longer than The Rock.
Well, and you have to pick one that who does the WWE universe love more? I think it's Cena.
Yeah,
If you pick one of those, I mean, who do you pick?
it'd have to be Cena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just think from a just from a almost like just like an appreciation for them. I just feel like Cena's just done more, right? Like obviously if you take a poll probably outside of the WWE universe, The Rock probably wins. But inside WWE, I think John Cena is more. He's just if you had to pick between the two, John Cena is more loved. So I don't know if we could get to a point where ever we boo Cena again.
Let's pretend The Rock is watching. Ask me again.
Oh, who do you think is loved more, Cena or The
The
Rock?
Rock, bro. It's not
So
even a
we can
question,
clip it.
bro.
We can clip it. If we ever get The Rock, we'll send it.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think The Rock knows that as well.
Yeah.
I
Because
think he
at
knows
the
that.
end of the day, for him, he knows what's good for business.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole even redemption arc between them two, bro.
Yeah.
Cena had went that whole year to get that L back. Like he needed
At
his
the same
get
time, The
back.
Rock knew damn well, bro, he ain't holding that title again.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if we could ever get to that point again. I'm just saying that would be crazy, right? Like, let's say we got Cena's last run as a heel run. That'd be insane.
Would you be
Uh,
happy if we got one more match between them two?
yeah.
Final boss and the farewell tour?
I'm telling you right now, though, if they fought again, I'm wanting Cena to win.
Yeah.
That's like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
even it's not. I wouldn't even have to think twice about it. I would want
Yeah.
Cena to win. Um, yeah, for sure. I'd love to see them interact. I for sure. Surely, I think they interact even on Monday night on Netflix. They'd have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ju- Even if it's just like a little 1 minute segment, bro. Like the amount of Twitter views that would get, the amount of YouTube views it would get,
That
insane.
was so crazy when they were face to face at Mania, and just me thinking about like, damn, bro, like you're John Cena and you're The Rock facing off. You've had matches at Mania before, but it's crazy whenever, like, I think it was Cole who said like 12 years ago they fought, or 10 years. I thought,
That
oh
is
my
insane.
god, bro.
That's
I'm like,
insane. I know, dude.
like
Time
it'll
fucking
take a page.
flies, bro.
Like I just kept thinking, like I remember watching their match and being at the edge of my seat, loving that shit so much.
Time fucking flies, bro.
And then
Time
they're both
flies.
still there, looking good, just old,
Mhm.
older.
Well, the Rock doesn't fucking look like he's aged though. I'll give him that.
You know why? Because he's bald.
Maybe.
Cena.
Cena's balding. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That could be it. You want to move on?
Yeah.
We got to give our congratulations, bro. MVP of the night, Chelsea Green finally gets it done. Gets a
Good
WWE
for her,
Women's
bro.
Championship. She deserves it. We love
The
Chelsea Green.
first.
Yep, first ever United States Women's Champion. Um, we've been calling for her. The crowd loves her. Everywhere she goes, the crowd is cheering for Chelsea Green.
And she's a
It's
heel.
yeah, it's about time she gets a title.
Yeah.
They made the right decision here. I'll tell you when I thought Chelsea was gonna win. This could just be me overthinking it. The second she came out and she was paying homage to her husband Zack Ryder. She was wearing the one-legged sleeve and the tights. I thought, oh yeah, you winning. That's what I thought. I just thought you paying homage to Zack. Yeah, you winning. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know how I feel. I thought Zach's right, bro. I thought that was such a swaggy ass look, bro. With the one sleeve, with the one leg sleeve, and then his tight, like the underwear tights. I thought that shit was so clean.
Bro, Zach was clean as fuck no matter what. All the way down to the theme, boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his theme hit too.
All the way down to the theme.
Hmm.
Um, but what I loved is that she got a pop just like when Zack Ryder won at Mania
Hmm.
for the IC title. I just thought, bro, that I'm like, y'all both got pops for winning the championships. Like, I love that for y'all. I love that for Chelsea. And like how you said, bro, we've been waiting. We've been, the WWE universe has been calling for her to win this title. I didn't watch their entrances or whatever, but I watched the match. Actually, I didn't watch her entrance, but I watched Michin's
Meechins.
entrance. Yeah, I watched her entrance. She over here with the bandana and shit in her
Yeah.
face, and I like it. But yeah, overall, not a bad match. Not too
No, it
bad.
wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Piper threw her ass on the ground so damn hard, bro. Hit her with that abyss type move or
Hmm.
whatever. But yeah, it was good, bro. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Chelsea with that freaking move at the very end.
Hmm.
God, bro.
That little
Power.
counter. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It was great. I'm glad they gave her the win. I think eventually you're just gonna have to turn her good, just because the crowd just fucking loves her. Um,
Yeah.
But I feel like every time there's that type of scenario where a heel is loved and they turn them good, then eventually they start to lose the crowd because it's like we don't want to see a good guy. Like like we're not supposed to cheer for you, so that's what makes it cool because you're a bad guy,
Yeah.
and so once they turn them good, I would love for her to stay heel, but who knows?
I think
But
she will for a little bit.
yeah, well, I think eventually you probably have Piper turn on her and go for
Oh,
that
I
title.
100%. When
Yeah,
Piper had her on her shoulder, even though she was looking at her for real friend winning the title, and I know damn well she was proud of her. Like she was for real giving her that look of, look at me like, I wish someone would look at me that way type, those like memes and
yeah,
shit. In my head, all I thought to myself was, oh, I can't wait to see when she turns on here and we're going to see this video package of this
Mhm.
moment. And she's going, you think I was proud of you? No, I was just thinking, I had to carry you, this whole time. I helped you win that title. Like I heard everything. I heard the promo already. And I was like, Piper's going to win one day. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think eventually you turn Chelsea face just because the crowd loves her, and then you have the Piper situation there. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. But congrats, Chelsea, man. I mean, she deserves it, and I'm finally glad they gave her the title. I'm glad they didn't fuck that one up.
Yeah.
Moving on, main event time. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, and not just a regular ass match, bro. Cody Rhodes shows up with the wing eagle belt, the old one that everyone wanted right when he first even won the championship. That's what I love
Because that's
about
all he's
Triple
been
H.
talking about.
That's what I love about Triple H. You know that he does actually read tweets. He does actually follow what the crowd wants. And from when Cody won the belt, that's what everyone fascinated. Like everyone daydreamed of him bringing this title back. Even though this is only for one night, it was still badass to see. The title looked great on Cody. It looked great just on TV. And then the match overall was solid as fuck as well.
Entrance was great. He hid the title up until the
Mm-hmm.
whoa, and then he undid his jacket and everything like that. Looked great on him. It's the perfect size for him, bro. That belt is the
I
perfect
thought
size for him.
I thought whenever he was in the ring and he hadn't taken it off his waist yet, I thought that looks small.
Yeah,
But then I'm just thinking,
yeah,
oh wait, well, yeah, the other one just looks so big on him. I think this one is just like a perfect size.
yeah. I thought to myself, did the wing eagle always look that small? And I was like,
I think it was
no,
always that small though. I thought it was always a small belt.
so in my head I thought, no, it's just perfect size for Cody. It's just perfect
Maybe.
size because the other one's just so big. It needs to
Yeah.
be on Roman.
It was a solid match though as well. Like,
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes did good. Kevin did great. I thought Cody had the most offense, which I found surprising. Being the heel usually gets the most offense, and then they were showing Cody's ankle. But I thought Cody did. I thought Cody dominated the match for the most part. And then with the refs getting hurt, and Kevin
yeah.
Owens, essentially pinned Cody, but the ref was out, so we didn't get to see it.
Got all the way down. He pinned him twice, bro.
Yeah. Whenever the
Technically.
ref counted outside the ropes, I didn't know that was a legal thing to do.
I thought the same exact thing. I thought, Charles, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You have to
Yeah.
be in the ring. Your
I
legs have to be
when
on the
I
mat.
first saw it, I thought, "Oh, you can't get back in the ring and you're missing your cue, so you're just going to count outside." But I didn't know
Mm.
that was legal. I don't know the rules on that, but I thought that was weird cuz I don't remember ever seeing that before.
Oh, but at the same time, bro, look, we can both agree. Charles Robinson did it. It's legal.
Yeah, that's
Charles is
fair.
a
He's a Hall
legend.
of Famer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll put him in the Hall of Fame. Is there any referees in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so.
Terry White's in the Hall of Fame, isn't he?
Oh, really? I don't know. Mike Chioda
Not
should be
Terry
in
White.
the Hall of Fame as
Not
well.
Terry White. Is it Terry White?
I don't know.
No.
Mike Chioda should
Terry
be in the
White.
Hall of
No,
Fame
not
as
Terry
well.
White.
If you're gonna put referees in the Hall of Fame, Mike Chioda should be there.
Yeah. Yeah, most
Mike Chioda's
definitely.
a legendary run too. But yeah, Charles Robinson is a legendary ref. So Cody gets the dub there. No shenanigans. I mean, there are shenanigans, yes, but some people thought Randy was gonna show up. Maybe, that's not the case. But
Tim White. I'm sorry. I said
okay, Tim
Terry.
White. Okay. Story here is what happens after the match that they did not show on TV. Is
Yeah.
they left it up once again, left it up to the crowd to spread this out, people on Twitter to spread this out.
Just makes it so
Kevin Owens attacks Cody Rhodes, puts him through a pile driver, has to get stretchered out. So I am thinking now we don't see Cody till close to Rumble, and that leads me to believe that we are getting Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes at Royal Rumble.
My prediction was wrong. Damn
Oh
it.
yeah, well, part of me is okay with that, but then part of me is pissed because that just keeps pushing the Rock and Cody thing, and we don't want that. We want the Rock and Roman. Um, I don't know what the plan is there. I'm not sure, but yeah, that leads me to believe that we're getting Cody and KO. Cody's going to take some time off, like Randy has. Cody got stretchered out. Randy will probably come back, and that'll be who Kevin Owens is feuding with. And then once Cody comes back, I think it'll be close to around the Rumble time to build that feud back up. I'm okay with seeing Cody and KO at Rumble. I mean, we're gonna be there. I'm okay with that.
I'm about to say, but we didn't do it at 38. we're gonna do it this time with whoa. We're gonna be
Yeah.
in that mode, boy.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing
Right.
when he
Yeah.
came back at Mania.
You're right.
Now it's
Yeah.
a thing. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I mean,
Yeah.
it just damn. What if we don't get the Rock at Rumble? Fuck,
Well,
bro.
well, I am starting to believe that we are not going to get him at Rumble. I was pretty confident that we were. I am starting to believe that we're not.
If
But I do think it is still a possibility that he shows up, which I'm still okay with.
yeah, as long as I see him, I'm good.
Yes, I'm still okay
I
with him
want to hear
showing
the
up
music. I want to get that pop. I want to see it.
because it got announced on Friday. Roman and Solo, Monday, January 6th, Monday, Netflix. Rock is supposed to be there. Maybe The Rock comes out during that match, cost Roman the match. Then that leads to Roman and The Rock at Rumble, or that leads to, some sort of thing there. I think The Rock is going to be involved somehow. I just don't, I just can't find a scenario where he's not. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe he's just too fucking busy. Because
Mm,
what? Okay, so he's filming the live action Moana. He's already been filming it for what, a month now?
yeah.
Okay, so by
Usually he's filmed
Rumble,
for by Rumble. He should be done.
like especially with his scenes, right? Like that
Yes.
should be done. The movie may not be done, but as his scenes, they're done. They can let him go. Now, I don't think that's enough time to get ready for a match, though.
Unless he's doing it on the side, he's doing double duty right now.
Yeah, unless we just don't know that he's training. But as long as he shows up, I'm fine. As long as I
Yeah.
get to see his Hollywood
Final
Rock
boss.
entrance,
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Um,
Yep.
I don't know. That's just crazy. We're gonna be there. We got our tickets to SmackDown as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
bro. I'm excited for that too.
that's so crazy, bro. I can't wait. It's literally next month. It's literally next month. Because I
Yeah.
was telling my brother that today, and he was like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "Technically, it is because we're leaving
Mhm.
Friday, January 31st, and
It's
SmackDown is
1 month and 15 days.
yeah. So it's next month. It's the last day of the month, but it's still next month. And then Royal Rumble is February 1st. So gosh, bro, that's gonna be crazy. I do hope we see The Rock. I do hope.
I
'Cause I'm
hope so
gonna be
too, bro.
so pissed if he shows up at Elimination Chamber and not Royal Rumble, bro.
Uh, You're telling me?
That's our fucking luck that would happen.
Yeah.
That's our fucking luck that would happen, bro.
I
Anything
mean,
else?
it didn't happen at Survivor Series, and we thought it was going to happen like that too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we
Yeah.
still got the Bloodline War Games
Civil
match,
War.
but
Yeah.
still, but
Mm-hmm. We thought The
I,
Rock
I
was
was
gonna be involved somehow,
I was
though.
pretty sure The Rock was going to be there, and I was
But
going to be pissed.
we also didn't know he was gonna be filming live action Moana.
Very true as well. Very
So
true as well.
we didn't. I didn't know that. So um, that's why I figured he was gonna be involved, but maybe not.
God, bro, they for
Do you
real
think The
trained this
Rock?
whole. I mean, go ahead.
Do you think The Rock could do a Cena and devote time to do a final run?
Yeah.
I don't think so, personally.
No.
I just think he's too busy. I just thought. I
I
just
mean, he is very busy, but he can also have that power to say, bro, he doesn't have to do a full year the way Cena does,
no, he doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
but
3 months,
he can
6
do.
months.
I can see him doing less than 6.
Mhm.
No, I like bullshit. I can see him do a 4-month run of legit being there.
I mean, he essentially
And
did it for 40. I mean, he was there. He was there more than Roman was.
yeah, I mean, okay, at the same time, we got to give him his credit. He did it with the whole Cena situation too. The matches with Cena. I mean, bro, for him to be champion too,
Mhm.
for the second Cena match, like he was there. He did a couple pay-per-views and everything.
Yeah. Um, well, and even this last run, like I said, I mean, yeah, I'm giving him his credit now because he was definitely there way more than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah,
Um,
he was at the fucking Mesquite Rodeo, bro. God damn
yeah,
it, when they came to Dallas, bro.
yeah, um, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like he's just too busy, and I just feel like it's almost kind of like I don't think his career is gonna die out or anything, but I also think
No.
it's like strike while the iron's hot, and he's just hot as fuck right now, and he has been for a while, and so I just don't know if he would want to put that on the back burner.
He
Um,
has so many hats on right now, bro.
yeah, I don't know. I would love to see just an actual just final run.
Me too. Shit, you're telling me. I love The Rock. So yeah,
Yeah,
anytime I get to see him, I'll be happy as hell.
yeah. But anything else?
Yes. On the agenda, do we officially agree with LA Knight that it's now called the Ulalafa?
Yeah, I love that promo. I did love that promo there. Yeah, I thought because what's funny is it
What did he
reminded me
do?
of whenever the Ulafala became prevalent in the story, and me and you on one of our episodes were like we couldn't remember the name, and we were even like the Ula, the foot the, and so it reminded me of that. And so when LA Knight was saying that, I thought that shit was funny. I'm not gonna lie,
He
I did
tweeted
think
out,
it's
uh, Ulafala, Ufalafa, Oompa Loompa. Don't matter. It's my game.
yeah.
That shit's so
I
funny,
did,
bro.
I did love that. I did it. He's another one who's kind of held strong though too. Of the I'm not siding with Roman, bro. I'm not gonna forget what the fuck he did.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
another one.
he said everyone. He said, but Jay. He said he
Yeah.
fucks with Jay.
Mm. No, yeah, yeah. He was funny for that. I'm curious where they go with LA Knight. Maybe they'll have him feud with Solo for a little bit while Roman's gone. Um,
Yeah.
but SmackDown was pretty lit too. SmackDown was pretty good. I had to catch up because I went and saw Craven, but I did catch up on Twitter and it was good. A lot of people were pissed that they buried Carmelo though with him and
Braun.
Braun. Yeah, but I told my brother, I was telling them today, Braun Strowman is the last big man like the old days that they have, if that makes sense. Well, I know there's Omos,
Yeah.
but he's just not
They
working,
don't utilize him. They
and
don't utilize
they've
him at
tried it
all.
and it just hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman is their last hope, and they
Yeah.
want one of those on the roster. They want a big guy like it was when we were growing up, a 7-foot monster guy. Braun Strowman is their last hope, and
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to make it work, and they're trying to keep him, going. That's why they had his whole thing with Bronson Reed, and he got hurt. So I told my brother, I was like, I mean, I don't think it's burying Carmelo, but I do think it was stupid just to have him dominate like that. But at the same time, I think we got to get used to it because they want Braun. They want Braun to be the last, like he's their last hope.
Yeah.
I know Omos is good, but he just hasn't worked out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But anything else?
No, that's it, bro.
Cool. We'll do. So what's next weekend? The 21st. So the 28th, we'll probably film Superstar of the Year. Michael Cole's mentioning Superstar of the Year a lot tonight. I don't know if they're gonna do some type of awards. He was saying that Liv is up
No,
there for
yeah.
Superstar of the Year.
I feel like you've mentioned it twice already.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna
Yeah,
do some type of awards.
maybe the Slammy Awards is coming back, bro.
Maybe. Yeah, but we'll
I don't
have
know. I
our
think
awards.
Slammy was a Vince thing.
We'll have our Superstar of the Year bracket. We'll have that soon. This one's gonna be a lot harder, I think, than last year.
Yeah, yeah,
But
because
because
it's been a
there's been a
solid.
lot of people that have had a solid ass fucking year, bro. But yeah, that'll be coming up in the future. But till then, we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, later, guys.